Hey, Soul Family. This your girl, Chocolate Got to Love, coming to you with some Sarah. I'm sorry, y'all. For those who don't know me, I am Chocolate Got to Love. I do a little bit of everything on my channel. I am who I am. For those who don't like tarot, I suggest you not be here. But Crosswatchers Collective, everybody is welcome to my channel. Okay, I'm so sorry, y'all. I should have did it before I got on here. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to, connect my Bluetooth. Okay, that's all I'm trying to do. Okay, it's connected. Okay. Oh my god. But okay, yes, y'all. So uh all right, so I just hope y'all day go good today. Okay, so yes, today is what, the 23rd, okay, January 2026. Okay, so y'all, 2 days ago, I supposed to posted this message yesterday, but I had, did some other things and I kind of refused to. Okay, but the same message for today, y'all. Okay, but anyway, I see, black bold letters low. Okay. Somebody name could be low. Okay. Maybe something is on the low. Maybe you are going to be needing to get low collective. I don't know. Um it seems like I'm missing something. But anyway, yeah, low could be significant, okay? And but anyway, it's also dance could be significant. Also, I got another download. Okay, somebody's rushing from somewhere or to somewhere. Okay, somebody's getting their stuff on and getting ready to rush out the door. Maybe collective. Somebody's running late somewhere. Somebody's trying to get somewhere on time. Don't want to be late. You know, or something about you rushing to go somewhere collective. Okay, but I was got to use my horror deck. Okay, this is a new deck. I done prayed over the cards. I done cleansed the cards, y'all. Okay, horror deck. I never thought I'd be playing with no cards like these, but I'm gonna be doing personal reads in the future. So whatever. Okay, y'all. This is the decks I was got to use today, and it was yesterday too. But the deck came out. I got 14 new decks that came through, y'all. And y'all know I did my enemy in my mode, and this came out. So let's get into it. Archangels, guardian angels, ancestors, all the spirits of the right light. Come in and help me channel, clear any disturbance and make creep up in my video. We trust you and you only. We know you're not deceivers, so a lot to us. We know you are not only tell us what we want to hear, but what we need to hear, the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, collective. So maybe you are getting your stuff and running out of a home. Maybe you got a ghost. Maybe you just saw something, okay? And so by me today being got it to use my the horror deck, somebody, this is not you collective, maybe somebody, seeing something, they getting their shit and they leaving, okay? It's what I'm getting. Maybe, somebody has low tolerance, for something. Maybe you had low tolerance for this, haunted house or whatever. Maybe you just getting your shit and you dipping out collective. Oh my God. I don't know what this is. What's going on, spirit? Tell us more about this. What's going on? Where is, the collective, running from? Who is this person? Who is this person, that's running? Okay, spirit activate. Okay, I project no negative energy, from this reading on to, me and my family or you collective, because we don't know what's going on here. Okay, so what's going on, spirit? Who's this person that's rushing out, going somewhere? Why is this person, rushing, leaving? Why is this person, getting their stuff and, they're leaving? Just wanting to fly out, okay? So we got the Eight of Pentacles here. Okay, so somebody collective, you could be going to, work. Okay, somebody is going to, going to go do some type of work. So that's why, the vision I had where, somebody's running, getting their stuff on, rushing. Also, somebody could have been, getting prepared for, whatever type of work they're going to go do. They could have been got prepared for it the night before. They so they won't be late, to wherever they're going. Okay, so all right, give me something with Eight of Pentacles. Did I show y'all the card? This is the Eight of Pentacles. I got them cartoons in there loud. I hope y'all can't hear it too much. My kids went to school. I ain't even changed the channel yet because I ain't been sitting in there. But watch the Eight of Pentacles here, Spirit. This is not the Eight of Pentacles. I had to look again. This is actually Five of Pentacles. So yes, collective, you could be, like I said, getting your shit and leaving. Oh my God, I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes I notice me saying the right card and I call it something else. But nothing happens by coincidence, right? So yes, this is definitely the Five of Pentacles, y'all. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for give me that, the foresight to see that. Okay, yeah, so collective, definitely you are getting your shit, you getting out of somewhere. Okay. Wow, what's going on? Yes. All right. Fuck that. Fuck that is why I'm hearing collective, like, fuck that. Whoever this is, they like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You got the Ten of Wands here. Yes, you've been, wherever you leaving from, collective, you've been, holding on to this, this thing, wondering if you crazy or not. And wherever you was around, it was, causing you to be burdened, maybe causing, to not feel so good, wherever you're leaving from here. Being with the Ten of Wands here, this could have been something big, something playing, big on your mind or whatever. I guess so, because if I seen something, bit crazy as hell, and having to go home to a home, and I can't even do the things I want to do because I'm hearing shit. Yeah, of course I would too, collective. Okay, don't force this message fit if it's not for you, collective, but for somebody here, somebody might have done seen something here. Okay. Or, somebody could have seen something. Like I said, for somebody's getting their things, to go to work. Maybe somebody, like I said, could have seen something in their home. Okay, why is Ten of Wands here, Spirit? Maybe you have low tolerance for this job, collective, but you still, are a dedicated worker here. Yeah, the High Priestess here. There you are. You headed to wherever you got to go. You getting your things, and you leaving here. You're going to, maybe work here. Being with this Ten of I was about to say Ten of Priestess. With this, the High Priestess here. Clarifying the Ten of Wands here. Like I said, this job here, it could be having a lot of things going on. It could burden you here. It could work your nerves and shit. But you get up and you dedicated here. You are, dependable worker here, and you do everything that you got to do. But this job is looking like you want to leave for this job here. You have your things in order. Because it's looking like, the counts, they sitting up on the stand. This is neat here. Everything is in order. Something is on that stick. It seems to, everything is, tends to be in order here, but chaotic. Okay, what else, Spirit? I hope I didn't throw y'all off with that haunting, because then with this horror deck, yeah, it could be like maybe ghosts, at this job. It could have been a lot of things going on this job. Then though we're using horror deck, that's why I said, ghosts. Okay, yeah, you could have seen something. There's a lot going on. Yeah, I had to snap back for a second. Yeah, somebody could possibly, work at this job at nighttime, third shift, maybe then with the moon right here at nighttime. Maybe this person's leaving in the morning. It's looking like, you possibly could be, done seen some shit or ran for some shit or something like that. That's why you got your shit in your hand, collective. All right, so this came out in reverse. Yeah, so whatever you did see is no type of, you're not scared here being that, it's you the High Priestess, collective. So whatever's going on at this job, you're not afraid of it, but you don't want to be around it no more. This shit do scare you. It's creepy. Okay, it's creepy as shit. Now you a dedicated worker, collective, But it's like, you're not scared or whatever it is, and you for sure now that, it's something going on at this job. So collective, if you was, kind of unsure about what you seeing things that of your job that you work at or at a job that you have worked at, collective, something was going on, spooky with this job or whatever. Maybe now, for some of you here, something that seems to be very creepy here. Maybe, because in upright, this is a creepy, black monster here, but this came out in reverse, man, that it's the moon card. You know this here. And maybe this thing is not, this ghost, let's say that, because it's not something dark here, so it's possibly a ghost. Okay, well, maybe this thing is not harmful, but I don't know here. I don't know really, how to feel about this reading yet. The moon card. Why is it here? Okay, we got the Emperor here. Yeah, so this is you, collective. You could be looking at this thing. You could have saw this thing. Then with the high priestess again looking back like that. You could have saw this thing or this ghost, but you wasn't afraid of it. Maybe collective, the ghost that, like I said, is somebody I can see in their home, because I don't know why I'm getting home. This ghost is not, scary. I'm not getting a chill feeling, a creepy feeling, like a feeling that we'll get with a serial killer. I'm not getting that. You know, you could be watching it, or you could, know something. You could be sitting here like, did I just hear that, or did I just see that? But for some, this ghost is not harmful. At first, I was getting like this could be, the dark thing or something, but I'm not getting that here. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles here. So with the Two of Pentacles, I'm getting like, yeah, this, it looks like this thing want to be your friend. That's what I'm getting. This ghost wants to be your friend, collective. Oh wow. It looks like this thing trusts you. Or maybe if it's not you being this emperor here, this thing, this, ghost, not thing, this ghost watches you. So, and collective for the ones that said work, this, whatever you saw, this ghost that you probably see, a lot, it trusts you and it wants to be a friend. It's a lot of things goes on at this job here. Still with the Ten of Wands. And like I said, you tired. And this is also could be a scary thing. Shit. Seeing ghosts, seeing ghosts doing all type of things. Trying to get your attention and shit. Okay, we got two. We got the Wheel of Fortune and we got the Six of Wands. Okay, so Six of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune claiming from the Six of Wands. Okay, so they came out just like this. So what I'm getting with this is, let me show y'all the Six of Wands. You got, a girl, playing on a horse. And it's looking like, this is, like I said, this is a cheerful ghost. Okay, just want to play. So say, Khalid, if you at home and you just hearing stuff out of the ordinary, you just sitting like that. Did I just hear that? But you're not scared because you already know, being that you're the high priestess. You like, did I just hear that? Yeah, it's a ghost. This ghost is playful. They want to play, but I don't know about that ghost, because ain't nobody about to be playing around with no damn ghost. Okay, it look like this ghost could be a child. Then that this ghost is on like this carousel. Am I saying it right? Child. Yes, then that it's a child here. Okay, yes, with the Wheel of Fortune, definitely, the child wants to play. It's a child. It's for somebody who's at work. This is the child goes. I don't know. Maybe you're this. I can't say whatever it is that you're doing here. Okay, something that with a child. Where will you be working at that a child could have died on? I don't know. Like maybe you could be working in a hospital. This hospital, it's not easy working in a hospital, right? But it's something at this hospital that you might see, and it could be a child ghost, and it trusts you, it want to play with you, it want to be your friend collector. What the fuck? Yeah, with this with a fortune here, like whoa. It's yes, wants to play. This kid wants to play with you, collective. What the fuck? No, tell that ghost no. We don't play with ghosts. We don't play with ghosts now. All right, you're going to have to sit your ass down. Three of Wands. I'm telling you, all this clarifying, this, Six of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Wands. It's giving me, yes, this ghost wants to play. And also wants to take you somewhere and show you something. With this Three of Wands being here. Oh, boy. That was interesting. Okay, what's going on with this Three of Wands? Want to take you somewhere and play with you. Like I said, that this ghost wants to play, and this ghost also wants to show you something. Maybe what this ghost want to show you is maybe something creepy. I don't know what this is. Like I said, maybe your job is built on something. I don't know. Maybe you are a construction worker, being that the Three of Wands is in the woods or something. Maybe this ghost want to show you something. In the woods if you work at a hospital or somewhere. But wherever you are, it's a child has, maybe, died or something like that. Give me a second. Somebody's at my door. Okay. All right. Something about pests. You can see pests in your home too. Yes. Okay, because that was pest control at the door. I wasn't about to let them in, child. I was like, who the fuck is that? The goddamn door. But pests, like also you can see pests at this job or pests in your home. But the child is wanting to take you somewhere. Okay, spirit or whatever this ghost is, it don't have to be a child, but it's. I'm pretty sure don't know what adult want to play. But if it is an adult, man, with the Wheel of Fortune does has a woman there. This could also be someone of age that wants to take you and show you somewhere collected. So you want to see something. What that ghost gonna say when you see this? This shit is gonna be creepy. They're gonna like, they're gonna show you something. Like that's how you're gonna know. Whatever this is, it could be important. Why the Three of Wands here? Oh, I'm so hungry. Ace of Wands. Okay, so you see that. So you got Ace of Wands coming from the Three of Wands. Yes, this ghost wants to show you something. Definitely. I don't know what this is, collective, but it's some type of item. Three of Pentacles. Maybe whatever it is that they want to show you is something that was, used. Maybe somebody got hanged, something that was used to hang somebody, being with the Four of Pentacles. Maybe they want to show you what, was used, Three of Pentacles, teamwork. Somebody used to do something to somebody. If, it is real funny because, the woods, that could happen at a job, hospital, nursing home, where people have died, right? But I say a child because kids don't be in nursing homes. Or like I said, nursing home could have been rebuilt and turned into a hospital. You just never know these days where people be fucking working at. But that's crazy. But whoever this is for, this child, maybe somebody wasn't hang. Everybody is different. But whoever this ghost is that wants to take you somewhere, it's an object that they would want to show you that was used, maybe in their death. And it could have involved, people. People work together, you know, with this. Being that I'm looking at this Six of Wands here. Mm. Fair sight. Maybe this could have happened at a fair sight. Wherever this, child goes to, probably possibly could have been murdered, or I don't know, murdered, yes. Being that, I ain't even gonna shit you like, they showing you an object that was used in their death. This could have also been where a child could have been laid, to rest at a playground or something. But I'm not trying to venture off too far off. All I'm saying is, somewhere at your job collective, you're gonna see, a child or a ghost, and they're gonna be trying to take you somewhere where something was used on them. It's very important. Maybe you're gonna find some remains. Oh Lord, I don't know. Maybe something is buried. Maybe something is placed, put up at a hospital and never found, or I don't fucking know, y'all. Nursing home, but something, and you gonna find it. That shit is crazy. What the hell? That's my. I don't know. That's a phone call. What the hell they want? The Hierophant and the Seven of Cups. Yes, it's definitely a ghost. It's definitely a ghost, man. I mean, of course it's a ghost, man. It's horror deck, but it's not ghosts on all these cards. So come on, ghost is definitely significant. Thank you, spirit. There's a ghost. It's somewhere. Yeah, it could have been, and that's a Hierophant and the Seven of Cups here. You got something here and something there, and you got yeah. So somebody could have possibly, took somebody here with the Hierophant here and did something and try to hide somebody's, possibly body collective. This is creepy. So collective, like I said, I'm not gonna keep repeating it. You're gonna find a ghost wants to show you where something was used to, in a possible murder. Somebody could have been hung. Somebody could have been, hidden on a playground. Somewhere. Somebody could be body could be put up, and somebody try to hide it. Somebody's body here. Somebody could have took somebody, kidnapped somebody, you know, or somebody could possibly gonna be trying to kidnap somebody from a job here. That's for somebody. But right now this reading, yeah, somebody definitely looked like they took somebody, to kidnap somebody of the dark. The devil here took somebody, hung them here. With an object, or like I said. Okay, come on now. What's up? This is crazy as hell. So this Seven of Cups, what is this? Somebody trying to hide something? At the tower, yeah. Somebody tried to definitely with the tower being, in reverse. Somebody definitely tried to hide something. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. This is fucked up. Somebody took somebody. Maybe somebody knew somebody that they kidnapped here. And they try to hide it. Like this is somebody that could babysit somebody. They be like, somebody come home. I'm sorry. I just got to use this. Somebody come home. They be like, where's, their son. They've been watching. Like, oh, he in the backyard playing. And, it's like, or say something, right? Or this, he went with your, the dad. The dad ain't even seen him or something like that. And, trying to cast illusion. They done took the person somewhere and did something with him here. Trying to avoid, accountability. But, my scenario probably didn't sound as good as, I wanted it to. But I'm just trying to give you, analogy of it. But somebody trying to avoid something here. I don't know why Spirit is bringing this out here. Maybe somebody, a child done went missing collective or something like this, and maybe this person. They try to cover this shit up. Maybe you trusted somebody with something, maybe the child was found and somebody is trying to cover it up. but something's got to be found out. Somebody trying to cover it up. Somebody trying to hide about it. Whatever the case may fucking be here. It's a ghost. You're going to run into a ghost of somebody. Somebody, you might be about to find something out. Somebody's trying to, cover something up here about either, this ghost. Watch, the tower here in reverse. Damn, that's crazy. The Nine of Cups, yes. Somebody's trying to hide something here with the Nine of Cups clarifying the tower in reverse. Yeah, somebody's trying to cover something up big time. Somebody knows that if, something comes out, yeah, or they get found out, it's over for their ass. Somebody done did some harsh, fucked up shit. The devil himself did some harsh shit to, a child or a person, kidnapped somebody and did something with their damn body. This ghost wants to show you, collective, what's been hidden the whole time. Whether it's a body or something that, being used on somebody. Maybe you finna find a crime scene weapon. Whatever this weapon that you find, this is what it's going to. This is, the story. This is the story on, why you found this weapon. This is the message. Because somebody definitely tried to hide something, trying to hide, whatever they did. You see that person pouring that shit out that cup. Somebody trying to hide what it is, and so they, won't face, accountability here. Like I said, it seems like this person that did this knows this person. Seems like somebody could have possibly been trusting this person. This person could have been playing with this person. With this Six of Wands and, the Wheel of Fortune. I know I said earlier, like for some people, whoever this is for, like this ghost wants to play. But this ghost also wants to take your hand and show you something. That's why, collective, you might not be afraid of this ghost. You might know this ghost wants to show you, take you somewhere and show you something. And this is what it was. And whatever happened, somebody, could have been, touched or something. And, like I said, with the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune here, somebody could have been touched. Somebody could have been playing. Mama, daddy, or shit like that. That's fucking. But whoever this is, yep. Something could have went too far. It's just crazy. Of course, you shouldn't be touching on a fucking child. Or anybody. Horse playing, maybe. Somebody could have been, let's take our mind off where I said somebody could have been touched in a sexual way as well. With this horse, this could possibly give me somebody could have been playing. Either way it goes, somebody was playing, this child or whoever this is for, somebody could have been horse playing. An adult and a child, whatever this may be, a child, another child, somebody was, could have been horse playing or something happened. Somebody could have been hit with something. Or, for somebody could have been kidnapped, or somebody could have took somebody's body and tried to hide it. Like I said, it's in the cards. Where it was somebody done trying to hit a body. Somebody could be found, or you finna find an object. You want to be able to tell what it is, because it seems as if this candle here, is like dripping. It looks like old or whatever it is. This is sad. Give me more, spirit. This is crazy as hell right here. But this is, take it to the police and, let them run whatever they need to on it. So, this child or this person, this ghost, they're trying to take something. This can, they can, free themselves. We got the star here. We got 4 of them. I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to take the star here. Oh Lord, somebody doing a Ouija board. I don't know. This is crazy as fuck. This is a new deck. That's wild. A Ouija board. maybe somebody's communicating with, a ghost through a Ouija board. Maybe collective, you're gonna want to know more about this ghost. I ain't too sure about Ouija boards. I ain't fucking with no Ouija boards, but maybe this is how this ghost had maybe came out. Maybe for somebody, for somebody your house is haunted here. That's why somebody's getting their shit is going. And I see why now that the Ouija board is there. I don't know. Like I said, Clinton, maybe you want to communicate with it. I don't know. Or if this a Ouija board ain't here, this is a star. Maybe collective, this is for a person that, is spiritual. Maybe you are spiritual collective. I don't know. But I'm not messing with no Ouija boards, and I just hope nobody else is. But, it's here. Maybe you are a spiritual person. Now, it don't have to be a Ouija board. Maybe you do something else spiritual here. And maybe you are communicating, with this ghost or whatever else. Maybe that's why this ghost is attached to you, because you are a spiritual person. You can communicate with ghosts. And that's why this ghost chose you. Okay, this ghost wants to tell you that this happened to them. They was, kidnapped or took, after, horse playing or whatever the case it may be. And, like I said, the story is different, but somebody was definitely took because somebody, could have been watching somebody. Somebody could have been saying somebody to disappear, out the blue. They like they don't know what happened to the person here because they know that, it's a fucked up situation. They're trying to avoid a tower moment. So they're trying to, cover this shit up. Through somebody in the woods. Why is the star here? The Eight of Pentacles is giving. I thought that was the Eight of Pentacles. I get, what's crazy? I keep saying, at your job, being that I forgot this is the Five of Coins over here, and I had cleared it up. I was like, oh, that's a Five of Coins here. But it's still giving me that you got your shit and go. Collective, you might be getting your shit and leaving, or you might just have low tolerance. Okay, somebody could be buried low in the ground here. It's something about trees. It's something about the forest outside low. Somebody could be low in the ground. Maybe you could be back to find something on the ground that was used in a murder or a horseplay or somebody playing and hit somebody with something, an object, whatever that may be. Collective, you're gonna find something. And now here's the Eight of Pentacles here. And collective, you do some type of spiritual work here. Not saying that you're doing, a Ouija board, but the Eight of Pentacles. I keep saying work. Somebody is going to definitely see something at work or whatever they're doing, And collective, you're gonna be getting your shit and go. Maybe you already, done, got your shit and go. Maybe you finna fucking leave a job because something is becoming too hard here. Like I said, maybe this ghosty playing around, want to play with you and shit. You be seeing shit, moving and shit. You be seeing, what's up over here. Shit getting thrown in the air. But this is why this ghost want to play in this way. Ghost want to take you, show you some, show you. Eight of Pentacles. They trust you, collective. Eight of Pentacles here. Damn, this is deep. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles here. This ghost wants to take you somewhere. Grab your hand, Three of Pentacles, and take you into the woods, and and show you. Take you wherever, collective, and show you. This is not the Ten of Pentacles here. Why am I keep saying the wrong card? I thought this was Three of Pentacles for some reason. Why this Three of Pentacles? This is crazy. Did this card just change? Now, I know I seen Three of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to go back and watch that video. I know I seen the fucking Three of Pentacles. This ghost want to go take you and show you what was used. This ghost, trust you. I'm telling you. A ghost wants to work with you. This is Ten of Pentacles. Okay, yes. This could be, involving, I'm telling you, a great... Oh my God! I had to look at it again. It's a grave. an object. You going to find a shallow grave, maybe, collected while you work in construction, whatever, on a job site, whatever. This is on a job site, y'all, wherever y'all work at. Maybe in your home, collected. Maybe it's a if you stay in a house, maybe it's a shallow grave somewhere, and they want to show you. This ghost wants to show you where they were buried at. This is my first time looking at these damn cars. That is a damn coffin. Maybe this is even a 10 of Pentacles. For maybe you finna find some fucking money that was buried, collective. Because like I said, I don't know why this, happened to this person. Maybe somebody was robbed, took, and like I said, for somebody that were horse playing, they were playing, or for somebody's a child that was watching somebody. Maybe somebody's doing something with some type of money. Okay, I don't know. But this could be a familiar person who did this, collected, or this could be something happened because of money. But like I said, this Ace of Pentacles, on a 10 of Pentacles, you could be about to find some bodies. I want to say money. Being that this is the 10 of Pentacles, you finna find a body. What was using a body? A body, you finna find a body on a job. You about to find a body. This shit is giving me like the police gonna be wanting to work with you after this, because they like you sit here and you tell a story like this, or you say I just found a body. They're gonna be like, how the hell you know about that? We supposed to be working. It's a ghost that's about to. If you ain't seen a ghost yet, collective, you about to see a ghost, and they gonna be following you. If you seen a ghost in your home, collective, that's bothering you, they want to show you something. And I guess I'm clarifying right now that this ghost is going to come to you because they trust you. You're a spiritual person. And this is important. They want, to free themselves, or maybe, their family members have been looking for, them. This is crazy as fuck. Like I said, somebody, y'all finna find some motherfucking money. Maybe this could all have been about looking money, some hidden money. Some hidden motherfucking coins. And collect, you do something good. Whatever you do, a spiritual person, you do something good. Yeah, you do something good. I hope this ain't a lot of bodies that you about to be, this ghost seeing you too. But like I said, I see hands in this coffin. It could be money in this coffin, with this, or this could have been with these bodies collected. This could be, people had, kidnapped somebody for some money, and they got some. Okay, let's say if somebody, kidnapped some children here. Okay, and they could be, what they say, selling their body parts and shit like that, or whatever the fuck they do, and they getting shit for money. They're selling people organs and shit. You could be about to find, bodies that, they could have, whoever the killer is, or maybe, they got money out of that shit. This is fucked up. And maybe whoever this is, if this is a person that somebody trusts that did this type of crime here, they try to cover it up to avoid some type of bullshit here. And they lied about it with this, this 9 of Cups. Yeah, lied about it with that person, pouring that shit in there, covering shit up. Death fell out a while ago. You finna find a dead body. I'm finna end the reading here. I don't have nothing else to gonna talk about. 6 of Swords wants to take you somewhere. They want to be at peace. Okay? That's sad. Somebody was definitely, your time's too low. This person is on low ground. Somebody did have something on the down low here. That's why I seen that DL. I mean, that low. DL. Where I get that from? Yeah, down low. Yeah. Damn, this is sad. And they're going to thank you, collective. This ghost is going to thank you. And like I said, I don't know if I got it all out because my mind just went somewhere. The police, probably going to be wanting to work with you after this because they're going to wonder, like, how did you, this is kind of hard for people to believe, especially when people don't believe in God. So it's like not going to be something easy that you can explain to people. So they're gonna be, you're gonna surprise somebody collective just with this whole story. This ghost is going to, thank you because this is definitely a death. Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy. And then I could have sworn I seen the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody definitely gonna want to take your hand. I already know they're gonna want to take your hand and show you somewhere, but y'all gonna be working together, or you gonna definitely be working together with somebody. That Three of Pentacles didn't come out, but I could have sworn that's what that Ten of Pentacles was, and I know it was. I know what I seen, whether it was my vision or not. Yeah. After this discovery, I want to pick up the cards because I'm kind of like in awe. Like, this is like amazing right here. Like, I won't even, it won't even surprise me if you be on one of them ghost channels, like collective, like, like, you got to do something. You already a spiritual person. You got to do something. God ain't just put you here for no reason. You finna be solving crimes. You finna be solving crimes. That goes want to take you somewhere something is low. Somebody also could be, in water. Then with that Six of Swords being there, that ghost is steering something. Bam, for somebody like even if you seen a ghost on a pond or something, say you were fishing or something, and you seen a ghost, you done seen it. But like I said, this ghost is not evil. It want to show you something. It's not even a dark spirit, and something could be in a pond down low down there. And how you gonna tell the police that you seen a ghost? Because you a spiritual person, that person is down there. That's why I seen low somebody getting their shit and leaving out. Collective, you in a home and you done ran out of home. This ghost want to show you something. You done got your shit. You done got the fuck up out of there. On that, if you ain't did it yet on that specific day that ghost get your attention or whatever the case may be, that's when this incident is going to happen. That's when this incident is going to happen. This ghost is going to thank you. Wow, collective. This is amazing. You could also be seeing like shadows in your home, being with this, the high priestess is here, and this, in the beginning of the message, I was talking about your burdens, and you leaving out Five of Pentacles, getting the fuck up out of, there, and because you just can't take it. And this is why, once you find this and you help this go, all the noise gonna silence. Because this ghost don't want to, cause a tower moment either, being with the towers in, reverse. Yep. Damn. You finna free somebody's spirit. They're gonna be able to come up out of there. They're gonna, be with this Ten of Pentacles and, these hands trying to come up out these coffins, somebody's soul is about to be freed. For sure. I promise you. Damn. That's why spirit, this is important. For me to have 14 new cards, and I was doing any mini money mode twice. And then I did it yesterday too. Because I was trying to avoid the reading. I'm like, damn, man, shit. I ain't want to, it was a reason. This is important. You finna free somebody. Damn, collective. I want to cry for this, this ghost. But I can't because, They already, gone, but they finna be free. Imagine somebody getting kidnapped and ain't never been found. They've been away from their family, or a woman being kidnapped, or somebody, being hung and never been found. Nobody can't, rest in peace like that. So you about to free somebody. Congratulations, collective. This is a scary thing. But only you can do it, collective. God called you to do it. Only you can do it. You're going to do it. You're not scared. You're going to do it. Thank y'all for watching my channel. I hope I could have helped somebody out there. I hope I helped somebody out there. My bad. I hope I helped somebody out there. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all. Bye.